Hello, Cancer. This is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to your weekly energy reading for July 23rd to the 30th. We're going to be taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. But I do suggest you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that come out on my channel throughout the week for more clarification. Also, remember that time in the spirit realm is irrelevant, so these may be upcoming energies, current energies, or a validation from spirit in some sort of validation from spirit in regards to some sort of past energies. Sorry, guys. So we are surrounded by forest fires at the moment. So our city's been full of smoke the last couple of days. So if you hear my voice crack, or if it just sounds a little off, or I'm stumbling on my words, it's because my throat is really on. It's on fire because we have like thick smoke throughout our city right now. So I do apologize ahead of time. For those of you that are wanting a personal reading, contact me at oracleintuitions.com or through my email at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com, or through my Facebook and Instagram at Oracle Intuitions. Also, on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, we do have free readings live on this channel. Also, on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m., we bring on different spiritual guests. So please subscribe, click like, share the video. Both shows are a lot of fun, and it does allow you to, get notifications of when other videos appear. So let's get into it and see what's coming through for you, Cancer, at this time. All right. What's coming in? Selling out. I don't know what it is, but all three of the water signs have gotten this today. So there's some sort of energy here. Maybe perhaps, with the water signs, maybe perhaps it's just time for you all to elevate at this moment. Like, stop putting yourself into a place where you're not receiving what it is that you truly deserve. And I do feel like, for you guys, now it's landed in different positions with Pisces and Scorpio. So with you, Cancer, with that selling out coming through, it's like the knowledge or the realization that you may have possibly sold out in the past. Now, whether this is, maybe perhaps you were too nice, maybe perhaps people were taking advantage of you, whether it's within relationships, careers, maybe perhaps just within your tribe of some sort, it does feel like you're ready to let that go. So we have this home coming through. And I really love this card because it's about being comfortable within yourself, that feeling of home. I feel at home within myself. I feel at home with my partner. I feel at home, maybe perhaps doing some sort of job or business or career. It's like you finally reach that stage, or you're about to reach that stage where that true comfort's coming in. And I feel that because you're letting go of that selling out energy of by giving too much and maybe perhaps not receiving what you're worth, you're now getting into this state or this place where you're really feeling that comfort of being within yourself, doing what it is that you're doing, maybe again perhaps some sort of relationship. It's like you're secure within yourself at this time. Or again, this could be upcoming energy, or maybe a validation of past energy. Yeah, Spirit is saying you're letting go of that trapped feeling. And I really get this element. Now, for some of you, if you haven't quite reached this place, this could be a message from Spirit saying you are not trapped. You can release that entrapment. You're not really in the place. Like, the entrapment is truly within the mind space. And it's interesting because we have this healing character now. Back in the day, these used to be the doctors. These used to be the elements of healing. And so he is, doing some sort of healing energy upon this woman, as macabre as it may look, okay, but this is that healing energy. And I feel like Spirit is saying you're not trapped. That healing can happen. How does it happen? By releasing this energy of selling out, or by giving too much when you're not receiving, or perhaps being in this place where your boundaries aren't as strong or as secure as they could be. It's time to get yourself into that place of home, that comfort, that security within yourself. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming through. Clarification. All right, first one, the outlaw. So it's interesting when we have that outlaw, it feels like maybe for some of you it's about doing something different, maybe perhaps a different behavior. It's not acting the same way that you normally would, and maybe perhaps this is how that selling out energy starts to dissipate. Okay, it's about acting maybe perhaps a little bit wild, being in a different place, doing things in a different manner, doing something maybe that others might look at as not the norm, or perhaps maybe you are always that type of conservative type of energy, and now you're expanding perhaps beyond that, or maybe perhaps you always had one sort of set of thinking or one way of thinking, and you're starting to expand that mindset. But whatever, and even in that alone can be selling out, because we're not having an open mind towards something, or maybe perhaps our minds were more closed off towards whatever it is. But it does feel like there's an expansion that's about to come through, whether it's within that realization that I've been giving too much, or perhaps again my boundaries weren't high enough towards certain situations. Whatever it is, there's this expansion, this elevation that's trying to break through. Yeah, we have this dare to dream. We can't make this up, literally. The dare to dream, it really feels like you may be perhaps expanding your mind towards what it is that will bring you that comfort, okay? Or that feeling of home within yourself, or again, perhaps maybe with a partner, but that home is usually within ourselves, all right? It might be our living space. Maybe for some of you, you're moving, or you're thinking about building a house. Dare to dream, all right? Dare to dream. Maybe perhaps some of you are living with roommates. You're in this place of, oh my God, I feel so trapped within this environment because I don't get along with my roommates, or I want to move away from my parents, or I want to do this, or I want to do that, or maybe I want a bigger house. I do feel that for some of you that could have something to do with something. Maybe there's going to be some sort of movement in here that has to do with home. But ultimately what it is allow yourself to dream whatever you're trying to head towards, or whatever your dreams are. Allow that expansion of the mind in order to ascend beyond some sort of element of feeling like you're selling out. You're not trapped. And I feel like that is the main message that's coming through here. We also have love. So for some of you, this could have to do with a partnership of some sort. Maybe perhaps you're expanding your partnership. Maybe you're expanding your business. Maybe perhaps you're expanding, your current relationship, allowing it to ascend to a deeper level, maybe a deeper spiritual level, or some sort of place that is starting to feel more comfortable. And again, you're not in a place of being trapped. Maybe for some of you, especially if you're seeking a relationship, Spirit is saying to you, allow yourself to dream of what it is that you're desiring within a relationship. Allow yourself to expand your mind. Stop selling out and looking at things in a small way. Allow yourself to, go for the big picture. Right? Look at the big picture. You're not trapped. And that's, I just feel that is the main word here. You're not trapped. All right. So let's get some more clarification. There's always a solution. That's what I keep feeling. It's like there's always a solution. There's a solution to the problem, but what is it that you have to do? And I feel like Spirit is saying expand your mind, expand your heart, and dare to dream. All right. And maybe approach it with some sort of element of love. We have the Hermit. So for some of you, this could be that you went into yourself, or that you should be going into yourself in order to help the process of all of this. All right. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to completely become a hermit and not be social whatsoever, but it's taking that time for yourself to really dig deep into your psyche, into your heart, into your soul, and discover what it is that truly makes you happy, what gives you that comfort, what makes you feel at home. We also have the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, it's interesting because we have that Five of Pentacles with this entrapment. And I do feel that for some of you, maybe relationships left you out in the cold. Maybe relationships weren't in that place of a positive aspect. Maybe in the past you felt like you were abandoned by relationships. And the reason for this could be because of being, you know, that feeling of selling out. Maybe perhaps you gave too much towards a relationship in the past, kind of expecting it back. And when people didn't give it back to you, it leaves that feeling of being left out in the cold. But it also leaves you with that feeling of knowing that you sort of sold yourself out in some way. It's like, I kept giving and I kept giving and I kept giving, but I wasn't receiving. And I feel like energy or spirit is saying to you, stop that energy. All right. Be in a relationship that there's going to be that mutual respect, that mutual love, that mutual caring, where, you know, there's going to be that exchange of energy that's going to be balanced in some manner. We also have the Page of Pentacles coming through, so it does feel like there could be possibly a new development in some way towards you. Maybe perhaps you're thinking about starting a business. All right. Maybe perhaps you are thinking about new relationships. Maybe perhaps you're thinking about a new home, whatever it is. I feel like Spirit is saying here, don't keep looking at the past. Don't look at that abandoned energy that you may have been in previously or before. You know, now that you're releasing this selling out energy, because it's in the mental state. Okay. So it's like you're either ready to let go of this, or you already have let go of it, or you have the knowledge that you need to let go of that selling out energy. New things are going to be developed. New things are going to start coming to your mind. New things are going to start giving you some sort of sense of excitement. But again, you know, dare to dream. All right, dare to dream. Don't sell out. Don't think small. Allow yourself that expansion of love towards whatever it is that you're desiring and wanting to create and bring forth. So let's look at relationships for you, Cancer, and see what's coming through. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They may be friends, they could be family, they could be co-workers, and they may be even a deepening relationship with your body or your own soul, like with yourself. All right? So let's see what is going on. Relationships for Cancer. All right. First card coming in. We have transform the way you see. Beautiful energy, especially because we already had that Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, again, it's like that abandoned, you know, energy being left out in the cold. But if you see behind her, okay, if you see behind her, it's like there's help behind her. There's the warmth that's behind her. There's the comfort that's behind her, but she may be refusing to see it. It's like she's looking at it from a different perspective. And so I do feel like Spirit is saying to you, transform the way you see, look at things differently, allow yourself to see with different eyes. And we have Epiphany. Look at that. Reveal your gifts. I feel like for some of you, this could have to do with the spiritual element. Maybe perhaps it's following your intuition, again, towards some sort of relationship. This could be even a deepening relationship with Spirit. But I feel like don't hold back. Okay, don't hold back. Allow others to also transform and see you as you really are. Okay, this could be, you know, for you, it could be for somebody else. I feel like in the past, if you held back towards who you were, that's still selling out. It's not showing who you truly are on the inside. Maybe perhaps you have to reveal your gifts. Maybe perhaps you have to allow others to transform the way that they're looking at you by being your true self. And we have, it's all in your head. Interesting energy, because I do feel that for some of you, you know, that loss of comfort or that place of, you know, being abandoned and stuff like that. I do feel that for some of you, there is an element of fear coming through here in regards to relationships. Maybe perhaps you want to head towards a relationship, but because of past energy, you may be scared of, again, opening up. All right, opening up and showing who you truly are, being real, being honest, you know, exposing your heart, being vulnerable in some way. And if there is a fear, I feel like Spirit is saying to you, it's all in your head. You don't need to have those fears. Remember, the people that truly love you will love you for all of you. You don't need to hide. You don't need to hide who you are. You don't need to, you know, stay behind a mask. And if you look at her, she's kind of wearing a mask in this picture. Okay, she's not revealing all of who she is. And Spirit is saying it's okay to do so, because by doing so, you are going to end up, you are going to be in that comfort zone, because now you're truly being who you are. There's no need to hide anymore. So let's get some more clarification and see what's coming in. Page of Wands, okay? By doing so, it brings something forward. It brings something again with a passion. We already had that Page of Pentacles. So it feels like a lot of new changes. Maybe some changes, you know, towards being more grounded in perhaps a material way. Maybe perhaps that change towards some sort of passion. This could be a new energy towards a relationship. Maybe perhaps allowing that energy to change within a relationship to bring more passion. Again, it's a beginning energy. So it feels like it's right at the beginning. Maybe you're just meeting somebody, okay, and Spirit is saying to you, allow yourself to be vulnerable within this situation. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming through. So the Queen of Pentacles is very secure within herself. She doesn't involve herself with nonsense or gossip, okay? She's a very grounded energy, but she's also an energy of healing. So whatever energy it is that you need to heal yourself in order to reveal your gifts. Heal yourself in order to allow yourself to be vulnerable towards a relationship, whatever that relationship is, okay? Maybe it's even just within yourself, but it's time to do the healing that is necessary at this time. And we have the Hangman. So maybe for some of you, you know, this might be an energy, because we already had the Hermit coming through. Maybe it's time to just go into yourself, you know, for a brief amount of time, to allow yourself to assimilate all the necessary things that want to come forward in order to present that comfort of home. Feel really comfortable within yourself, maybe perhaps before pursuing some sort of new relationship. But by doing so, or it maybe even perhaps by changing the energy of a relationship that's currently happening at this moment, especially if you're wanting to deepen it or if you're wanting to expand it in some way, there's some sort of energy here about really looking into what it is that you want, what it is that you're ready to let go of. This energy of allowing yourself to be vulnerable, revealing your gifts, revealing who you truly are, transforming your energy in some way. And it doesn't mean becoming a false person, okay? When we talk about transforming the energy, it doesn't mean, you know, you're going to become somebody false or somebody different. It's allowing you to be who you truly are. So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what's coming through. Closing message for Cancer. You can hear my voice crack on that one, hey? All right. Closing message for Cancer. Let's see what's coming in. All right. Here we go. Closing message for Cancer. Look at that, the Sage. Yeah, follow your intuition. I really feel here with the Sage, this is very much like High Priestess energy. We had the Hermit. We had, the Hangman. It's time to go in, time to spend some time with your own soul. I feel there's some soul work that needs to happen here. Allow yourself to reveal your gifts. Allow yourself to get into this place of comfort within yourself, feeling at home within you. All right. And maybe perhaps this is needed before you start expanding on some sort of relationship, or maybe perhaps, trying to deepen a relationship in some way, or looking for a new relationship, especially if it's romantic, or maybe it will help solve a relationship by going into yourself, by allowing that High Priestess energy following your intuition. Allow the guidance from Spirit to come through and give you the insights that are necessary, but also allow yourself to really explore your own soul at this time. So, Cancer, I truly hope that this has helped. Have an amazing week, many blessings, and we will see you next time.